Hello, survivors of the zombie apocalypse. I am JL Anderson01, and I am recording this to give my thoughts on the Resident Evil 3 demo that was on PC through Steam, Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. I personally played the PlayStation 4. I played through it a few times. I did a couple of Twitch streams regarding it. And now that I played through it a few times, I can give a few thoughts of what I liked about it. So, what I really did like about the demo is I like how you can see the city fully again. That was like one of the major things between Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 that people wanted. Because in Resident Evil 2 you barely saw the city, you just kind of ran through a little section to get to the police station, that was it. Resident Evil 3 is all about exploring the city, solving the puzzles to get out. Really like that. Jill's new style that she has, I think her new costume is a lot more practical. Back in 1999 with her design, the two-top and skirt, that really made no sense. I know it's her iconic, one of her most iconic looks, but that wasn't practical. Now she's wearing like jeans, like a combat boot type of thing. And then she still has the blue top, but it's more of a tank top now with an undershirt. So again, it's a lot more practical when you're running around. The other design I like is Carlos. At first, I did not like him, the new design. I was like, wow, he looks like a bum. But the more that I watched the trailers, played the game demo, and saw him, I was like, okay, you know what, he's growing. He's growing on me, so I do like his new design too. The Nemesis redesign, he's not the Nemesis that we all know and love from previous incarnations of him. He's usually had the same general look between RE3, Operation Raccoon City, Umbrella Chronicles. Yeah, he had like the same look, but here it's a whole redesign. He does look different. I don't mind it. Could they have tweaked it a little bit more? Yeah, but I'm not totally hating it. I do like his new redesign on it. Another thing I do like about the demo is the Easter eggs that you find. Thank you, Car. The Easter eggs that you do find, I know a lot of people point out, oh, there's a poster that kind of looks like one of the main like pictures of Resident Evil 6 with Leon aiming his gun and there's the zombie hand. Just kind of a poster that looks like that. When you're in the diner, the music that's playing is the original Resident Evil 2 1998 B scenario credit theme, so the most 90s guitar riff you've ever heard in your life. I like that kind of Easter egg too. Another thing I liked was definitely the dodge mechanic. Now, they did introduce it in the original 1999 game, but it was kind of clunky. You had to like really practice it to be a master of it. I was never a master of it. I could never do it correctly. So the new dodge mechanic, even though I really still suck at it, is something that it's going to take a little practice with timing. And once you get it, it's actually not bad. It really helps. And I think when you're equipped with the knife and you do a dodge mechanic successfully, you can knife the zombies. which is pretty cool. Oops. The music being redone. Now, when we were in the safe room in the demo, I could definitely hear the save theme, and it was redone really nicely. My problem with Resident Evil 2's new soundtrack is that you could barely hear the save room theme, you barely heard the police station main hall theme. It's just like I barely heard the music. So literally so when I play Resident Evil 2 Remake, I usually just do the original soundtrack swap, and I just play with the original, because that way I can actually hear the music and feel immersed. So them redoing the music in Resident Evil 3, if they did the save room really nice, I can't wait to experience the other soundtracks, because even the Nemesis theme when he's coming at you, it's a nice remake, revision of the original Nemesis chasing theme. Like the first one that he does, he has a few different themes, but the first one from him chasing you in the city, they did that really well. So I'm really excited to see the other soundtracks get expanded on, redone. Because to be honest, with Resident Evil 2 Remake, they could have just went with the Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles version of the Resident Evil 2 part, because that was high def, it was remade, and it was really good. Escape from the Laboratory, still one of my favorite themes. I can listen to both versions all day. The new one is actually not bad, I'm not gonna lie. Now, the new types of zombies that they have. Yes, I am excited to see more about those, because they're different. We never seen them in the series, like the zombie with the Nemesis parasite. So it's kind of a throwback slash throw forward, I guess, to Resident Evil 4, because a lot of Resident Evil fans that I know, their first game was Resident Evil 4. So it kind of gives them like, oh, it kind of looks like a Plaga. That's kind of cool. I know how to deal with them, but they're like different enemies. So I kind of like the new zombie, because in Resident Evil 1 Remake we had the Crimson Heads. Resident Evil 2 Remake, we didn't really have new enemies unless you played the Ghost Survivors. Then there was like the new types of zombies in that, which I wish they kind of included in the new game, because it would have just gave it a little something different. So I'm excited to see more about the new type of zombies that Neme is doing. And the other thing I really like about the demo is you can play it over and over again. There's no one shot 30 minutes like the Resident Evil 2. You could take as long as you want, so you can explore every nook and cranny that you would like to do. You can play through it to your heart content. You want to speed run it, do it in like 10 minutes, 5 minutes? I don't know how fast people can do it, but if you can, go for it. So I just like how they give you the option to be able to play it over and over and over again. Now, onto the dislikes of the demo. Don't really have that much. One of the main things is the demo felt very short. It feels shorter compared to the Resident Evil 2 demo that we played. Because I think with the Resident Evil 2 demo, you really had to look around so you can solve puzzles, a couple of puzzles that they had. So, but after you knew it and you made a new account and downloaded the demo again, you can speedrun it. But it just felt a little shorter. My biggest gripe is that knife. In my stream, I kept talking about how I do not like the knife. The knife in Resident Evil 2 Remake was done very well. I like how you slash, because you can slash at the zombies. They can fall apart. You don't have to waste ammo. There is a durability with the knife though, unless you have the infinite knife from destroying all the Mr. Raccoons. But the slashing motion is the best way to use the knife. Resident Evil 3, you're doing a stabbing motion, and to me that's not as effective. If they're already on the ground and you switch, and I get, yes, it'll work, but if you want to do a knife only to conserve ammo, the slashing's the way to go. That's why I love Code Veronica's knife so much. I can hoard over 300 bullets by the time I get to Chris's half of the game, because I could just slash and slash and slash the zombies down. So that's actually pretty much the only two dislikes I have with Resident Evil 3 demo so far. If they fix anything, like from people with the feedback, I think if they just do the knife mechanics from Resident Evil 2, I'd love the knife, it'd be great. You can just do the slashing if you don't want to do the durability. Okay. I'd like get to slash, not stab. Now, what I'm excited to see. So, in the trailer that we get after playing the demo, you see Jill meeting up with Kendo. Because now in Resident Evil 2, in the Leon campaign, you can go to Kendo's gun shop and you find the note from Jill to Kendo. So I'm wondering, during this time that Jill and Kendo meet up, we see the zombies attack his wife and daughter. And that's why he's kind of bitter. Because Jill's a cop, Leon's a cop. So I'm just wondering if we see the zombies attack, both of them get bit, and Kendo's like literally like, get the hell out. Maybe aim the shotgun at Jill, and be like, you brought them here, tried to help you, you got my wife and kid bit, leave. So I'm wondering if that's what's gonna happen. Brad Vickers' part of the story is another thing I'm excited to see. From the few trailers that we've seen with him included, we see him working with Jill in the city, which is different from what we've seen in the original 1999 release. In the 1999 release, he was kind of holed up in the bar. Well, you kind of followed him to the bar. But, he was really going with his Brad Chickenheart Vickers type of thing. In the new one, he seems like he's kind of trying to step up from his mistake in Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil Remake, where he abandoned his teammates. So it looks like he's trying to step up. So I'm kind of excited to see how his part of the story is going to play out. And we all know we want to see that iconic death in like HD, super 4K, whatever, 1080, you know, whatever thing that you're playing on, you know, you want to see that. So I'm excited to see that. Excited to see how Jill's infection is gonna go. How they're gonna do that battle where she does get infected. How it's gonna... I wonder if they're gonna change anything with it to kind of include the stuff from Resident Evil 5. So with her being infected, I'm excited to see Carlos in the hospital, because the couple of screenshots and little snippet trailers we've seen, those hunters are gonna be the bane of my existence. I thought the lickers were horrible in Resident Evil 2, and by horrible I mean like they're hard to deal with, they're scary, they're great because they're hard to deal with and scary, but I don't like it that they're hard to deal with and scary, you know what I mean? So, with Resident Evil 3, the hunters are gonna be evil, because I don't like hunters. Never have, never will, but I'm excited to see them. And with the trailer we see the doctor, so I wonder how he's gonna play out. Is like Carlos gonna get to him and he's gonna get bit by a zombie and kill him? Is he gonna mutate into some kind of mini boss that Carlos has to fight in the hospital? I don't know. there's a possibility. Now note, as I'm recording this video, I understand that I believe France had released the game early, and there is Let's Plays on YouTube as of right now. I have not watched any of them. I'm avoiding them like the plague. So that's why I'm recording what my speculations are. So please, if you find this video, do not comment any spoilers or anything that I'm saying and you're like, oh, that happened or that doesn't happen, that was close. Please don't. Let's just keep everybody in suspense. Now I do hope with since we're getting Project Resistance that there would be other kind of modes too, like how we have Ghost Survivors in Resident Evil 2. Wondering if we're gonna get something like that. I mean, we already got Kendo, so it's not like they can do a Ghost Survivor of him again. But maybe like Marvin? That would be cool. Some of the UBCS members? That'd be cool. I would like to see a Ghost Survivor version of those. But that's pretty much all that I have for what I think about the Resident Evil 3 demo, what I'm speculating, what I would like to see, making some guesses. So, let's see how it plays out on April 3rd. So until next time everyone, have yourselves a zombie-free day.